Good morning, gaming fans. It's been a little while. I got a little caught up with a bunch of stuff, and I just let this slide. But it's time to get back to summarizing the picks of the day of the previous week in our picks of the week. This week's theme was suggested by Brett Bernstein's request for me to pick up and look at Herbie Brennan's classic Timeship, which was originally published by Yaquinto Publications, part of the innovative early wargame publisher's attempt to get into RPG markets. The theme is Time After Time Week. From here, we'll look at games that deal with the very exciting and challenging idea of role-playing stories about time travel. Now listen, just a little note here. I often make picks based on something you send me as a suggestion or as a request. And you can hit me up at seanpatfan@gmail.com. Or you can ping me a message here on the Picks of the Day website if you're looking at it here, or just pretty much anywhere you can find me on social media. Frequently, those suggestions will become the basis of my theme. So publishers, feel free to hit me up and say, hey, I'd love it if you could pick this product for me. And I'll queue it up. Now, I do ask that it be something that you have posted up on drivethrurpg.com, because the whole part of this is that I use the affiliate income system, which means I get a percentage of sales for any products that are bought when someone follows the link from where I have posted stuff up, and this is a source of revenue for me. So full disclosure there. So this is why I ask for you, please send me stuff that you have posted on DriveThruRPG. Okay, so Timeship was daring as one of the early games to deal with time travel, and one of its innovations was the concept of both personal energy and group energy to accomplish important things in the game. This smacks very much of much more modern ideas in 21st century game design of player and narrative empowering mechanics. The early 80s were not known for narrative player-facing mechanics, so Bernie gets a lot of credit for breaking some ground here. So Timeship is pretty cool. You've got some time capsule stuff, murder at the end of time, assassinate the Führer, the destruction of Gomorrah, all kinds of interesting things going on there. So it's a really cool game to check out, and it's part of the series of things that Brett Bernstein is putting forth in his attempt to show us some of the great games of the past. Now, the next day, we picked one of the Doctor Who products because we wander the whole space and time with a madman in their box, exploring Time After Time Week with Doctor Who, the Time Traveler's Companion, a book anyone trying to understand the premise of time travel within any aspect of the Doctor Who RPG series will want to have this on hand. It's also going to be a great source for anyone really playing with time travel within their game. I mean, this deals with time travel from the perspective of the Doctor Who milieu, especially the modern era stuff. And, anything that's got River Phoenix on the cover. Not River Phoenix, I'm sorry. River. River. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, someone will correct me, I'm sure. But anyway, and Captain Jack. We love Captain Jack. Anyway, so Doctor Who. You can't talk about time travel without talking about Doctor Who. All right, so moving on to the next day, the time travel hack, made using the Black Hack. First off, Happy Halloween. That was a thing that we've passed Halloween now, but during this period of time, the Halloween celebration was going on. The Black Hack culture of OSR products inspired a whole bunch of really interesting one-offs and simple and really inexpensive pieces that you can grab to play with if you are really enjoying old school D20 driven gaming. The time travel hack is done by my buddy Mark Stout. He's a great guy and clever designer who tinkers and makes cool stuff happen. For $1, you really cannot go wrong grabbing this and either straight up playing the time travel with your D20s or adding it into your D20 driven game. Seriously, it's $1, folks. And though, like I said, the whole hack system that was started by David Black really launched some neat innovations for people playing the OSR style, but still feeling fairly exploratory in their approaches. All right, yesterday we picked Time Master, a classic pace setter game that Goblinoid Games picked up and with all new art put forth a revised version. The original product was put out in 1984. As Shannon Appelklein, who used to run RPG.net, said in his Designers and Dragons series, this game, quote, did more to play up the issues of time travel than any other scant few games in the genre, past or future. So this is a reprint of the original material, but it has all new interior art by Mark Allen. Combines the 2 books from the original box set. The introductory adventure is now provided separately as a free download. So there's all kinds of really cool stuff going on there. And again, Pacesetter did some really neat stuff. They were a fun company that helped move the ball forward for gaming. Finally, today we have TimeWatch, done by Kevin Culp and published by Pelgrane Press. Using the much-beloved Gumshoe system, designed by industry icon Robin Laws, this game covers all the adventure-in-time tropes, defending against meddlers and strange entities that can only exist because time is in flux, helping yourself in a combat by jumping backwards in the time stream, and watching out for those all-consuming paradoxes. Oh, and did I mention you can play a Velociraptor? Yes, psychic Velociraptors. That's apparently a thing right there on the cover, see? So TimeWatch closes out our Time After Time week. Looking forward to figuring out what next week's picks are going to be. And as always, if you click on the links and make any purchases, thank you very kindly, because, again, I do get affiliate income for that. So, hey, game on and be good.